Welcome to Policies and Procedures for Managers, a part of the Management Essentials program. Provides a brief overview. It is recommended you visit each policy or procedure on Community after completion of the course. This short course will introduce you to the SunGuard AS policies and procedures every new manager must become acquainted with. Since this course all employees are required to complete annual compliance training. As a manager, it is important to familiarize yourself with these trainings and processes in order to ensure your team completes all required compliance training. Some examples of compliance training you or your direct report may take based on his or her role and region are workplace harassment prevention, code of conduct, information security, or modern slavery. All new hires will receive an email from learning@sunguardas.com during week 1 to inform them of the required compliance training. Current employees should keep an eye out for an email from learning@sunguardas.com throughout the year to learn which compliance courses they need to complete annually. Another important policy is the Information Security Policy. This policy outlines SunGuard AS's security fundamentals and identifies the responsibilities that are essential to minimizing the risk associated with handling business and customer information. A link to this policy can be found on the Compliance and Business Ethics community page. As a manager, it is also important to be familiar with the Global Procurement Policy. This policy sets the guidelines for all SunGuard AS employees when they are purchasing services or items for the company or on behalf of the company. All new hires must read and accept the Global Procurement Policy within his or her first 30 days at SunGuard AS. This policy can be found on Community. A link is provided on the Compliance and Business Ethics community page. Another important part of your role as a people manager is to approve your direct reports' time cards and/or paid time off requests. If you are in North America, the tool used is ADP Enterprise eTime, which enables SunGuardians to manage and track their time and attendance. To learn more about eTime and your responsibilities as a manager, visit the Manage Time Cards community page. On this page, you will find helpful links to all of the resources needed for eTime. If you are in Europe or India, the process differs and eTime is not used. Visit the appropriate HR page for your country to access important payroll information and documents to help you familiarize yourself with the policies. In addition to required compliance training, all SunGuardians must be familiar with the travel and expense policy. This policy establishes the requirements for incurring business travel, entertainment, and other reimbursable expenses for the benefits of SunGuard AS. All employees are required to comply with this policy in order to receive reimbursement for any expense claims. Please make note that there are differences between region, so be sure to consult the correct policy for your region. Be sure to review the travel and expense policy for regions in which you and/or your direct reports work. Managers are expected to understand travel and expense policies for any region in which they have team members located. Finally, you may have a position become vacant on your team, and you will need to hire a new team member. Each regional HR page has specific information relating to talent acquisition located in the lower right to make sure the hiring process is smooth and help you learn more about the recruitment and hiring process for your region. Part of your role as a manager is to work with the talent acquisition team in order to find a talented new SunGuard AS employee. You will find links to a variety of resources for hiring the next SunGuardian on Community. Additionally, you will learn more about your role in the process during the Hiring the SunGuard AS Way course in Management Essentials. Thank you for taking the time to learn about policies and procedures for managers. Some of these policies will be covered in more detail in other Management Essentials programs. Additionally, each policy can be found on Community.